Ovarian cancers being seen in women as young as 30-35. Just so many young women around us are getting inflicted with breast cancer. Colon cancer seen in men above the age of 50 now being reported in men around the age of 30. What's really going on? What has been the journey of many of these young women and men who are battling cancer? What has been their experience? What do they have to tell us about cancer catching them this young? Take a look at this report.
28 साल का मैं था उस समय मुझे कैंसर डिटेक्ट हो गया था मुझे समझ नहीं आया था what I will do.
Ultimately, when you have cancer, when you're going through chemo, it's just, you just don't feel like yourself.
36-year-old Anisha Mathur, 32-year-old Sakesh Srivastav. Both inflicted with cancer at a young age, and they are not alone. Anisha is still unable to wrap her head around the fact that she suffers from stage 3 ovarian cancer.
My cancer is at stage 3C, which means that it has actually spread from its point of origin to a couple of other organs. From being somebody who's very active, who's in the field, who's very career-oriented, I've been at home for 3 months now. I'm barely able to keep up. My ability to talk for long periods of time is much reduced. I need a break.
Anisha believed that cancer ran in her family.
So my nanny's sister, my nanny's brother, all three of them, my nanny and her sister both had breast cancer. Then my nanny also had a brain tumor when I was very young. In fact, I lost my nanny when I was 13 years old. So now I've undergone the genetic screening. I've sent in my tissue samples and blood sample for testing. We'll get that report hopefully in the next few days.
32-year-old Saket was diagnosed with cancer when he was 28 years old. He blames his bad choices for it.
Basically, वही college time में ये था मतलब गुटखा खाना वगैरह स्मोकिंग मेजरली दी स्मोकिंग से तो ये सब ज़्यादा होता था तो कॉलेज टाइम का था उस समय आदमी उतना ध्यान नहीं देता है.
Across the world, early onset of cancer, defined as cancer occurring in adults aged between 18 to 49 years, is a trend that is worrying.
Tobacco forms a major factor in causing cancers. 50% of the cancers in male are tobacco-induced, while 25% of cancers in females are tobacco-induced. Now, the other is alcohol.
बेसिकली क्या होता है मेरे हिसाब से आज के जितने भी यंगस्टर हैं या कोई भी नॉर्मली स्टार्टिंग में इन्फ्लुएंस हो जाते हैं किसी भी चीज़ के लिए इवन तो मैं भी इन्फ्लुएंस में आके ये स्मोकिंग करने लगा ड्रिंकिंग करने लगा सब कुछ ये इन्फ्लुएंस होता है लेकिन वो इन्फ्लुएंस आदत में पूरा तब्दील हो जाना दैट इज रॉन्ग.
According to a journal by BMG Oncology, cancers exacting the heaviest death toll and compromising health the most among younger adults in 2019 were those of the breast, windpipe, lung, bowel and stomach.
We are also seeing that this cancer is being seen in younger population nowadays. The reason being that we are shifting our diet from the raw thing that we used to eat, unrefined thing that we used to eat. Now we are more into eating refined food. We are using food that is having a lot of preservative. Our food is having a lot of pesticide and insecticides. There is an increase in the incidence of colon cancer. Timely screening, annual regular screening by using colposcopy will go a long way in preventing colon cancer. Further, younger population is getting affected by cancer breast because of the use of hormone contraceptive pills, use of smoking, the pollution present.
Cancer not only has a deep adverse on a physical well-being but also mental. According to a report by National Institute of Health, when diagnosed, adolescent and young adults, that is 15 to 39 years of age, suffer from adverse psychological effects, as most of their potential years of life have to be spent with effects of cancer and its treatment.
I'm on the 21-day chemo cycles. After that, I will have a surgery. The ovaries as well as the uterus will have to be removed because the tumor is actually large enough that it is covering both ovaries. Then I will need to get 3 more chemo sessions, and after surgery, they will do a lot of other scans and find out what else needs to be done.
और अभी का लाइफस्टाइल एकदम अलग है. इनका मैं खाने से लेके हर चीज़ में आई हैव टू मेक श्योर कि मैं प्रिकॉशन लेके खाऊं, कुछ गलत चीज़ ना खाऊं, स्मोकिंग एरियाज में ना जाऊं.
Cancer has traditionally been a condition primarily associated with older people. A study conducted by BMG Oncology in 2019 suggests that the cases among under 50s has been rising, with 79% increase in the new cases among the same around the world over the past 3 decades. Cancer is found more aggressive in youngsters as it goes undetected for longer period of time, as routine cancer screening is not really recommended for the group. But science and technology, along with the surge in cancer cases, has made significant upgrade, helping improving the statistics of survival rate.
But interestingly, my doctor was very, calm about it. There's no need to worry. The medication is very advanced now. There's a surgery and everything. But the good thing is that, according to my doctors, the complete disruption to what I believe was my normal life is for a few months, and then I can, go back to what I was doing. But I also have to be more careful. I need to exercise more. I need to eat better.
Cure rates have gone up significantly. Now, fortunately, it is partly because of the early detection rates. Only for breast and cervix are 2 things which make sense in terms of screening. What we should be talking about, and more importantly, is the early detection, and that is linked directly with the awareness level. If one is aware of symptoms and reaches out to the doctors for ruling out cancer, that will be great.
बायोप्सी वगैरह हमारी करवाई, बायोप्सी के बाद ट्रीटमेंट स्टार्ट हुआ, सर्जरी प्रोसेस हुआ, रेडिएशन हुआ. बिकॉज आई वाज ऑन सेकेंड स्टेज आई तो उस समय मुझे कीमो वगैरह के लिए रिकमेंड किया गया था. टंग का ऑपरेशन हुआ, ऑपरेटेड हुआ, देन आफ्टर रेडिएशन पड़ा था मुझे. उसके बाद मैं नॉर्मल अपने जॉब लाइफ में वापस चला गया था.
When younger people get cancer, there are choices to be made about fertility and long-term financial consequences and particular social needs to consider. Doctors suggest that there are a lot of preventive measures that could be taken to prevent cancer in young adults, including the recommended screening for the age group.
So what we do need to do, however, is be very, very mindful of what we are putting into our bodies, how we are treating our bodies, and just be careful and get health checkups done. Be aware of what is happening. Be aware of how our environment, our lifestyles are impacting us. So that's the one thing that we really need to be careful about.
It's worth remembering that we are getting better at treating nearly all types of cancers, and survival rates are improving. Preventive and non-preventive factors should be put forward. People should not just adopt lifestyle changes, rather should adopt understanding the biological mechanism and take necessary steps so as to fight cancer accordingly. With Nitika Gandhi and Achal Tiwari, Bureau Report, India Today.